What if Atlantis was actually real? Imagine waking up on an island paradise nearly 3,500 years ago. Your civilization is thriving. Ships fill the harbors. Palaces glitter with art and gold. Trade routes connect your kingdom to the ancient world. Then the ground begins to shake. At first, people panic. But moments later, the sea itself starts pulling backward from the shoreline. And on the horizon, a mountain explodes. A wall of ash rises into the sky. Darkness covers the sun. Tsunamis race across the Mediterranean. Entire cities disappear beneath fire, water, and volcanic debris. Thousands die. And survivors carry stories of a magnificent island civilization destroyed in a single day and night. Centuries later, a Greek philosopher writes about a lost kingdom called Atlantis. A civilization swallowed by the sea. Was it fiction? Or was Plato secretly preserving the memory of a real catastrophe that ancient people never forgot? Before we dive into the main story, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell notification button for more interesting video like this. For over 2,000 years, the lost city of Atlantis has haunted human imagination. A powerful civilization, advanced beyond its time, destroyed in a single catastrophic night before vanishing beneath the sea forever. Most people dismiss it as myth. Just another ancient story. But what if Atlantis was inspired by a real disaster? What if somewhere in the ancient Mediterranean, an entire civilization was nearly erased by one of the most violent volcanic eruptions in human history? Because hidden beneath layers of ash and ocean water, archaeologists uncovered evidence of a lost world that strangely resembles the legend told by the Greek philosopher Plato. A wealthy island empire. Advanced cities, massive destruction, and a civilization that collapsed almost overnight. This is the real Atlantis mystery, and the terrifying theory connecting it to the destruction of the Minoan civilization. The first known account of Atlantis comes from Plato around 360 BC. He described Atlantis in two dialogues, Timaeus, Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a wealthy naval power located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, often associated with the Strait of Gibraltar. The island was supposedly filled with massive temples, advanced engineering, powerful armies, circular canals and harbors. But Atlantis became corrupted by greed and power. Then came the punishment. Plato wrote that in a single day and night of destruction, Atlantis sank beneath the sea forever. For centuries, people debated whether the story was pure invention, moral allegory, or hidden history disguised as philosophy. Then archaeologists made discoveries that changed everything. Long before classical Greece, a powerful civilization ruled parts of the Mediterranean. The Minoans. Centered on the island of Crete around 2000 BC to 1450 BC, the Minoans built one of Europe's earliest advanced civilizations. They created multi-story palaces, complex plumbing systems, vibrant artwork, massive trade networks. Their most famous site was the Palace of Knossos. To later Greeks, the Minoans may have seemed almost legendary. But nearby stood another island, Thera, known today as Santorini. And around 1600 BC, disaster struck. The volcanic eruption of Thera was one of the largest explosions in recorded human history. Scientists estimate it released energy comparable to multiple nuclear bombs exploding simultaneously. The eruption devastated the island. Entire settlements were buried beneath volcanic ash. One city, Akrotiri, was perfectly preserved under ash for thousands of years, almost like a prehistoric Pompeii. But the destruction did not stop there. The eruption triggered massive tsunamis, climate disruption, trade collapse. Gigantic waves likely slammed into Crete and surrounding coastlines. Some historians believe this catastrophe severely weakened the Minoan civilization, contributing to its eventual collapse. And suddenly, researchers noticed something chilling. The similarities between Atlantis and the Minoans were impossible to ignore. Think about the details. A wealthy island civilization, advanced architecture, powerful naval influence, destroyed catastrophically by nature. The parallels shocked historians. Some researchers propose that Plato's Atlantis story may have been inspired by distant memories of the Minoan eruption passed down through generations. Over centuries, the story could have transformed into legend, a real disaster evolving into myth. Even the circular shape Plato described resembles parts of Santorini's volcanic caldera after the eruption. But there's one major problem. Plato placed Atlantis thousands of years earlier than the Minoans and outside the Mediterranean. This has caused endless debate. Was Plato changing details intentionally, or combining multiple ancient stories into one dramatic narrative? No one knows for certain, and that uncertainty keeps the mystery alive. One of the most haunting discoveries connected to this theory is Acrotiri. When archaeologists excavated the site on Santorini, they found paintings, storage jars, advanced drainage systems. The city appeared highly sophisticated. Strangely, very few bodies were discovered. This suggests many residents may have fled before the final eruption. Imagine the terror they witnessed. Earthquakes splitting the ground, ash darkening the sky, oceans surging inland, entire islands collapsing. Survivors would have carried those memories forever. And stories of a doomed island civilization could easily spread across the ancient world. Because Atlantis represents more than a lost city. It represents a fear deeply rooted in humanity, that even the greatest civilizations can disappear. No empire is invincible. No city lasts forever. One disaster, one war, one collapse, and history can vanish beneath the earth or sea. That idea terrifies people even today, which is why Atlantis never truly disappeared from human imagination. Over time, Atlantis became surrounded by conspiracy theories. People linked it to alien technology, hidden continents, lost supercivilizations, secret ancient knowledge. But historians warn there is no scientific evidence supporting those extreme claims. The strongest theories remain connected to real ancient cultures like the Minoans and real disasters like the Thera eruption. And honestly, that reality may already be incredible enough. Because somewhere beneath the waters and volcanic rock of the Mediterranean lies evidence of a civilization nearly destroyed in one catastrophic event. A real tragedy powerful enough to inspire one of history's greatest legends. To this day, Atlantis has never been definitively identified. Some believe it was entirely fictional. It was inspired by the Minoans. It represented multiple lost cultures combined into one story. And archaeologists continue searching for answers beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Every excavation raises new questions, because ancient disasters often erase more evidence than they leave behind. And somewhere beneath ash, ruins, and ocean water, the truth behind Atlantis may still be waiting. But Atlantis is not the only ancient civilization believed to have vanished suddenly. Historians are also investigating sunken cities beneath the ocean, entire Bronze Age kingdoms that disappeared mysteriously, and lost ruins buried beneath deserts and volcanic ash around the world. Meaning the greatest lost civilization in history may not even have been discovered yet. And if Plato's Atlantis was based on a real catastrophe, then humanity may still be remembering a disaster that happened over 3,500 years ago. For more videos like this, click add, like, comment, share, and subscribe.